Alrighty. 650. Oh, 650 feet, my old nemesis. What do you have in store for me this time? Alright. Alright, let's go. We're all manned up. We're all basically healthed up. We'll be healthed up in a second. Oh, fuck. That's a shitty way to start. There we go. Trapped in a little box. I tried to open the door to the right. It was stuck, so I took the left. Path of least resistance. Oh, I can do this again, can't I? Oh, what joy. I'm going to rest. That's how cautious I'm going to be now, is get my mana back up at every frickin' opportunity. Confused. Oh, it's a confusion trap. Let's pass our turn. I might disarm this. I mean, it's free experience, and it's not going to hurt me, probably, if nothing shows up. Disarm to the south. Failed. Do it for reals. Failed. For reals. Failed. Alright. Oh, I did it. I didn't notice how much experience I got. If somebody else noted that, great. I did notice, PC. Yep. I got 60 experience for casting neutralized poison, so that is bearing out. It is 4 experience per level of spell is what you get when you first cast it. Bearing in mind that I think you have to adjust those spells to priest levels as opposed to cleric levels, or rather as opposed to paladin levels. That's my understanding of the situation. Let's actually do a search for traps actually while we're here. PAF. Let's be much more cautious than we've been, and thus win the game. What are we doing now? Resting. It just seems prudent. It seems prudent to be prudent, because we have not been prudent of late. Charging into a room with an orc, a shaman, and a fire giant. Like an idiot. After we kill this guy, we'll PAF in this region again as well. Okay, that's done. PAF. Nothing. Let's rest. Oh, here comes somebody. Who we got? A brigand. Let's get lined up. And let's pray. No, not pray. We want to zap this guy. I'm not letting him steal my shit. Zap. Aim which wand? Wand of Sleep Monster. J. To the north. It falls asleep. Oh, it's also, you know what? I'm going to slow it as well. Maybe that's kind of stupid, but the last time I attacked it, it just woke up. It's unaffected. This is a joyous occasion, isn't it? Alright, let's try and blind it. B. A. Unaffected. Alright, let's just kill it. Alright, we did it. Still nothing. Alright. Let's rest up. Quartz vein. Let's see what money lies in here. I have a good feeling about this. Look at that. We swung from pessimist to optimist. Hey, look at that. Garnets. Nothing over here, though. Alright, still. It was worth it. It is still a +0/+0 sword. Yeah, we gotta get that fucking thing. Heard a door burst open. We gotta have that thing enchanted again, because if you're the same orcish shaman who causing problems last time, this is what you get. How does it feel? Let's rest. Caution. Caution is the watchword of the day. How about down here? Was this all quartz as well? Dark rock. It's that magma. So officially dark rock seems to be magma and quartz seems to be quartz. Good to know for future reference. Yeah, here we go. Alright. I'll tunnel into a few of the quartz veins. Maybe not all of them by any means. It'll be boring as fuck. Not to mention time consuming. Like in game terms as well. Nothing in here really. Clearly not all quartz veins are created equal. Let's search here. Nothing. Let's PAF it. P-A-F. There is a trap there. That was worth it. Let's rest. Alright, look how cautious we are. I'm proud of us. Kill a purple mushroom patch. I don't know what a purple mushroom patch does. We've killed a bunch of them, but we've never really taken the time to analyze just what it is or what it does. Before we do so, I've not been, examining them. There's an open door. Isn't it? What the hell? Why can't I see that open door from this? Can you always see open doors from that distance? I guess so. I'm gonna move up towards the trap just to try and see if I can figure out what it is. Searching did nothing. That's P-A-G. P-A-G. Alright. These spells are going to start working a lot more than they used to, eh? We used to fail with that spell a lot. Let's peruse Book A. And revel in the fact that we have a 90% chance of successfully casting that spell now. All the other spells in there are down to a 5% failure chance, which appears to be the worst case, or best case scenario is 5%. You can't get beyond that. Alright, let's just see what this is. A gas trap. I'm not gonna mess with it. I thought I might disarm it, but because I don't know what type of gas it is, what if it's corrosive gas? And I'm trying to disarm it for a few experience points and end up corroding my armor or something. So, let's instead go up here. Black Naga. I think we've killed a bunch of them. I don't think they're a particular threat, but let's double check. Because caution, remember caution. We're all about that. Let's PAF again. And then let's rest. And then let's continue. I mean, in real world time, rather, resting is a negligible time waster, right? For you, the watcher, or for me, myself, it takes like 2 seconds, so I should be doing that more frequently. It's only a question of do I have to eat, too much food or something to justify the rest, and yet, it's PAF. Nothing. And yet, I've never really had a problem with food, have I? We do not want to go down. Our 4-level rule is at a minimum in effect. Christ, that fire giant made me rethink the whole thing. Maybe it should be like 10 levels. But we'll go with 4 levels for now. 4-level rule. In terms of how much I want my character level to be above the converted dungeon level. P-A-E. Priest? Seedy looking human. Not a problem. That's P-A-F. Just make sure there are no traps en route to killing this guy. I didn't want to step towards him and step into something that I regretted. But I didn't, and I won't. Because there's nothing here. Steel-plated wand. Rest. Okay. Oh, there's another wand over here. Wand of stone to mud. Alright, well, we can sell that. I think. Whoops. My dream would still be to find a potion of restore wisdom. You'd hear me let out a shout of such glee if we somehow did. I guess we couldn't identify it if we did, but you'd still hear the glee. Alright, dead. Right. I think we already PAF'd here, but let's do it again just in case. I lost my concentration. Huh, unlikely. Do it again. Rest. Uah! Starting to get a little hungry. I think when this session is done, I'm gonna go cook some food. And it ain't gonna be slime mold. Actually, the way I cook it likely will be. Actually, it'll be char mold. Or slime char. Ogre. What do we know about this guy? 7 killed. It's from this region, so it's a fair fight in terms of what I'd expect to meet here. It's a standard attacker. I think I'll be okay. But we will eyeball our health throughout the battle. Right? Oh yeah, it's fine. Let's rest. And we're back. Didn't drop anything, unfortunately. That would have been nice. Alright, fucking tunnel. PAF? Lost my fucking concentration. What's wrong with me? Pay attention. PAG. There's a staircase over there. That's about it. Rest. Alright. I'll even PAA. Just make sure there's no, like, lurking ghosts. There is a evil thing over here, a harpy. I don't know what kind. I won't rest for the 1 mana. That'll come back readily enough. It'll be back any second now. Hey, there's money. There's money in them thar hills. / magmas. Alright, new section. We're PAFing. And let's PAG again. And let's rest. No, let's PAA as well. And let's rest. A fire giant situation really bolstered my, believe it or not, that raised my confidence level. The fact that, whoops, we were able to get out of there. It raised my confidence level and renewed my intent to win. That's why we're taking our time and with caution here. Not a big deal. I've killed these before. You know, equivalent of an ogre in terms of its toughness, and it's not that, not that interesting. Let's back up here and rest. And then proceed. You may proceed. What are you? Giant fruit fly. Let's kill this thing fast. That was easy. There's a bunch of them because they're, you know, multiplying, but if they're in a corridor, you know, they can't multiply that fast because there's a guy behind them, so they can't, you know, spawn somebody behind them, for instance. And maybe there's me in front of them, so they can't spawn anybody there, and they can't go north, south, or northeast, northwest, or southeast, southwest because there's walls. So corridor is a good place to fight these guys. It really hampers their multiplication ability. Oh fuck. When I pass my turn though, because I'm not paying attention, that does create problems. Last time I checked, they were worth 2.5. They're not going to be worth that anymore, I don't think. I think I've gone up a level since then. They're now worth 2.35, huh? Which is not great, obviously, when you need hundreds to go up a level, but I guess it's better than nothing. If I advance to fill in that void, then he can't spawn there. So when I'll kill this guy to the south, directly to the south if I can, and advance to fill it. Although now they're around corners, that kind of sucks. I hope that was a dead end over there. We're backing them up. The question is, what are we backing them into? If we're backing them into a room, this is just a pointless exercise. We don't even have that... I got excited there for a second. We don't even have that stinking cloud wand anymore. Oh, we may have succeeded. Alright, we got rid of those buggers. Infestation successfully managed. Here's that probably the same harpy we saw. I think this is roughly the region we saw it in, the evil. It's dead. Now we're going to a black harpy. I think we've already... let's just rest. I think we've already... we've obviously already done our divination spells down here, because you can... you miss it. It releases a cloud of spores. What's it? An invisible mold, maybe? Oh, it's dead, whatever it was. Oh, there's another one, maybe? Not entirely sure what's going on. There's a lot of invisible shit here. It feels like a lot of invisible. Maybe it's an invisible thing that can multiply? Because there sure are a lot of them. Wouldn't that be scary? And we really want the detect invisible staff back. Oh well. Oh, I'm getting hungry. It's art imitating life. I am truly getting hungry. Not here. Not going back up. That was a scary situation earlier, but I'm still feeling confident in my abilities to handle the situation. Is that a fruit fly? If it is, this is going to be... that's not one. I think this is a lost cause. I'm taking this room. Those things are going to multiply so fucking fast. Let's just get out of here. I don't think I can... By the time I got to that fruit fly, the room would be full. Meanwhile, there's that gray rat that would be multiplying too, which can poison me. The swordsman is no threat, but... I can always just go up a stairs and come back downstairs to regenerate a level, so why do I have to? I don't have to clear out a room. It's just my foolish pride that makes me say I gotta clear an entire level. Foolish pride and force of habit from, a million other games played where levels need to be cleared. A frost giant! He can make us cold. That shatters my potions and shit, right? As far as I know. Let's, B? B? H, I think? Resist heat and cold. Oh, it didn't work. And I'm out of mana. So let's just try and kill it. With my... He's missing me a lot. Maybe upping my armor class was a good plan. Good hit. I think I can take him. I got him. I got 123 gold pieces worth of diamonds out of it. That ain't bad. Let's rest. Oh, what was that notification I got? Nothing, I guess. And let's P A F nothing. P A G nothing. Rest again. Continue. Alright, we took out our first giant in this particular playthrough. We gotta be getting close to leveling up, no? Yeah. Like 120, maybe a few more giants. 2 more giants would probably do it. 2 or 3. Oh, something opened that door. How much are you worth? 28. It's from a little bit lower level. It's just a standard attacker. Not terribly concerned with it. Potion of boldness. I believe that removes fear. Like if you have if something has made you afraid, you quaff a potion of boldness, and you're instantly not afraid. No reason not to carry it for the time being. Oh, that's just money. I'm glad I didn't switch to my shovel. Speaking of which, yep. Just making sure I didn't do that earlier and forget. Can kind of move around with impunity here because we know we've cleared this area of traps with our PAF. So it's I guess it's safest to stay on a given screen and not leave the screen when that happens. Although we're about to nullify that fact by going west. By going west, young man. I've probably done it here before, but let's do it again. Alright, no traps. Rest up. I heard a door burst open. I realized a few games ago, I guess the games, a few videos ago, the one that was so terrible where we were stuck in the town and we got just destroyed by endless waves of people in that town, or stolen from, I guess, by endless waves of people in that town. I mentioned I went in the corner and was like trying to rest for 8,000 turns, and I calculated out maybe it was 7,100 turns or 8,000 turns, but it wasn't, of course, because I was forgetting the fact that, whoa, I guess the orc dropped that. The entire time that I was up there resting in the corner, I was giving me notifications like, you're hungry, your light's dimming, and for all I know, that was like 20 turns into the rest period, right? So it's PAG. There's nothing up here. So I actually don't know how long it took. I don't know how long I was actually waiting there. Novice mage, what are you doing on this level? You're nothing. You're child's play. You're a joke. All right, let's use our. Is it how we do this again? W. W for where? I'm going to look to the north. Is there anything up here? Well, if I go past that trap, there is. How about to the west? Well, we don't know, do we? East. Instead of doing that, let's go up into the. Let's go up to the east. I don't want to deal with that trap if I can avoid it. And we have clear evidence that going east. Oh, for that matter, north here as well will work. Yeek. Fuzzy. What was that notification? It releases a cloud of spores. Another one of these things that is invisible. I bet you it's stationary. So it's probably within 1 square of me. There. It's dead. I don't know where the hell it is. I don't have a detect invisible thing anymore, unless it's evil. No, it's not like evil mold. Evil mold. I have no idea if such a thing exists in this game. It might. But if so, that wasn't it, because it didn't get detected by my detect evil spell. But it is evil and evil. It is invisible and stationary, apparently, which is interesting to note. Invisible mold. Oh, there's another one up here. I think it's stationary. I shouldn't say it is. I don't know. Here, that one's dead. Maybe it spawns in like big patches. That'd be an interesting little twist to the monster generation in this game. If it makes mold patches that are like multiple squares wide, which would just be multiple mold next to each other. But in the case of stationary mold and invisible mold, that could be interesting. I could quaff my potion of boldness, but why bother? Oh, I guess I'm going to now. F. There, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't know what the hell let out that whale, by the way. Oh, fuck, wherever it is, it's next to me. I'm going to have to just pass my turn for a minute. It draws psychic energy from me. Alright, let's kill this guy when we have the chance. I resisted that effect. Fuck. The swordsman on its own is not necessarily a threat, but I am dropping in hit points here, aren't I? And there's that invisible thing wailing, or whatever the hell it is. There, I knew I could get it. Corundum ring. It touches you, you feel more clumsy. Fuck, whatever it is, it just made me less dexterous. It took one off my dexterity. I'm gonna try to grab this money. See if I can run away from this thing. I'm no longer afraid. If I can put some distance. Oh, fuck you. I forgot these things are out here. Alright, well, there's one more of them dead. Let's see if that thing is chasing me. Yeah, it's a ghost, and it is chasing me. Son of a bitch. What do I want to do? Do I have anything to zap down that hall? Do I have like a wand? Zap, in theory. I mean, I could do a slow monster or steel-plated wand to find out what that does. Let's do a zap to the east. I have no idea if there was any effect there. We don't know what that did. I should get out of here. These spores could kill me. I'm trying to get out of here, to be perfectly honest. I'm trying to find a way across the room, and all I do is keep hitting fucking spore things. Fuck you. It is a dangerous proposition, these things. Can I rest here? Is this thing coming after me still? PAA. Alright, it's not coming. There's two of them over there. Let's rest here. Alright. There's some degree of safety here. We don't know anything new here that's going to help us. That protection from evil thing might help someday, so would sense of invisible, but neither one of them are going to work right now. Fuck. How am I getting, How am I getting around this? I can go through here for the moment. Let's try and tunnel. How are we doing for map? Where are we? I'm going to tunnel up into this thing for a minute. See if I can tunnel around. Alright, no, I guess not. Let's try and tunnel. That's going to be a fucking 300-mile journey trying to tunnel through that. What is it? Maybe I should clear out this room so I have a place to retreat to. Can I figure out where these things are? There's one more down. But for all I know, they're spawning, right? I don't know. What if they're like stationary and spawning? I don't know. And it did tear me down a bit. That ghost is still there. I mean, I don't want it to get my dexterity down, that's for sure. But on the other hand, I do have to progress, I think. And that's the way to progress. I'm going to move towards it. Stay out of that room. Let's try PAA every once in a while. It's not moved. 1, 2, 3, 4. PAA. Okay. I'm going to rest here for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still not coming towards me. I know I sense the presence of evil. I recognize that. It's not bugging me. Can I rest here again? In real life, I would not rest that close to a known evil entity. It's like sleeping in a haunted hotel. Okay, I killed it. And I got a thrusting sword out of that. There is one to the south as well, last I saw. But maybe, just maybe, if I stay away from it. There it comes. Fuck. Get back here. Oh, I didn't mean to tunnel into this thing. Fuck, it got my dexterity again. I know where you are. Oh, you're not it. Going a bit slow with the key presses here because I want to make sure. It is taking away my goddamned psychic energy. Let's PAA and find out where it is. Right there, eh? I don't think we can attack it while it's in a wall. There it was. Must have gone south again. There. Oh, it makes a horrible wail. This is the guy who was making me afraid before. Yes, I know I don't want to deal with it taking all my dexterity, but if I go back to town, there might be a potion of restored dexterity. There certainly has been previously, so hopefully this is the last of them down here. I think we're going to call it quits in just a minute in this dungeon for the night, I think. My hand is starting to bug me. Sometimes if I use a computer too much, my hands start to betray me. I start to feel a bit of numbness. There we go. We got to level 18. There's a great spot to stop. We're going to do a gain new spell. We learned the prayer orb of draining, which is great. The next time I come back, I will know exactly what that does in terms of how much damage, etc. I'll research that. But for now, we're calling it a night. Please have an excellent night. Yeah, we're still alive, man. We're still going somehow. I'll talk to you later.